Hey guys, what's up? It's Madison. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I have a brand new video for you guys. I will be doing a Q&A. So I asked you guys to leave me questions on my Instagram. So thank you if you did so. Let's just get right on into it. All right, first question. What's your name? My name is Madison Motley. Yeah. What artist helped you through a tough time? Her. I love her voice. I love the sound of it. I think it's so soothing, and I think she has so many different types of songs, and I feel like I can always find a song of hers that I can relate to in any moment that I'm going through in my life. So definitely her. Biggest turnoffs. I have a lot, but I would say one of my biggest ones is when people don't know how to communicate. I hate having conversations that are one-sided. I hate having conversations in which the other person, the only side they can understand is their own. I hate feeling like I'm going in circles with people when I'm trying to talk to them. And this goes for friendships and relationships. Like, I just hate people that are stubborn in that way, that automatically assume that you're attacking them or that you're trying to fight them when really you just want to have a conversation. Like, I find that so unattractive. Another one is when people think they're too hard to show emotion. I find that also very unattractive. I think showing vulnerability and showing emotion and expressing yourself is so attractive, and it is really what makes relationships, whether that's friendships or romantic, is really kind of what makes relationships complete and what builds them. And I just cannot stand when people cannot take anything seriously or cannot show real emotion and everything has to be a joke. I find that very unattractive. Let's see. Where do you want to live when you're older? I really don't know. Okay, so for a really long time, I was like, I would never live in Memphis, which is where I live now. I was like, I would never live in Memphis. I don't like it here. But going to college, has made me realize, I love New Orleans, but going to college has really made me realize how much I actually do like Memphis and how much I do love my city. I mean, I've always loved Memphis. I've always been proud to live in Memphis, but I just never really thought that I would live there when I'm older. But that kind of has changed, so I'm considering it. But I love LA. LA is my favorite city in the world, and so maybe LA is just a little expensive, but we'll see. Or I could see myself staying in New Orleans too. I don't really know, honestly. I'm kind of open to wherever life takes me. Facebook or Twitter? Twitter. Twitter is so funny. Current favorite TV shows and movies on Netflix. Oh my god. I don't know, right now I'm rewatching a lot of things. I really liked All American. All American's really good. Tiger King. I think everybody has seen Tiger King, but Tiger King was good. It was just it was crazy. I'm a big Grey's Anatomy person. I love Grey's Anatomy. I can watch that over and over and over. And right now, I'm starting to watch it again. And for those of you who know me, don't come at me. See, what else do I really like? I'm also really into true crime. Cold Case Files was really good. I Am a Killer is really good. Movies? I am not that big of a fan of Netflix movies. I don't really watch movies that much on Netflix. So I can't really pick a favorite. What's your favorite facial cleanser? Also, do you use charcoal scrub / face mask? My favorite facial cleanser is actually the one I'm using now. I don't know what it's called, but I will go get it and show you in a second. Okay, I'm back. So my favorite facial cleanser is the one I'm using. It's called Image Skincare. This is not sponsored. Balancing Facial Cleanser. Just looks like this. I really like it because right now my skin is going through it. It's just so dry right now, and that balances out the pH in your skin, which is really nice. And the second part, do I use charcoal, scrubs, and face masks? I do. I love skincare. I think face masks are wonderful, wonderful things. Why'd you choose Tulane? I don't know. When I went to visit Tulane, I really liked it, but initially it did not necessarily feel like the one. And I think that had a lot to do with the fact that I did have a dream school for a really, really long time, and I didn't get in, but I think it was for the best because I do love Tulane. And I think I chose to go there as number one. Tulane is such a great school, and honestly, when I got accepted, it was one of the first times in my life that I felt truly, truly accomplished because of how good of a school it is. And I was so shocked when I got in, and I was like, oh my goodness, and I was like, I can't not go. But it also, I wanted to go. It wasn't I feel forced to go. I wanted to go. I love the city. I love New Orleans. And Tulane is a small school, but it has a big school feel, at least socially, and that's kind of what I'm into. Especially coming from a smaller school, I didn't want to go somewhere like a big state school where there were just an overwhelming amount of people. So I do like the more small and intimate feeling. Also, they have a really good STEM department, which my major is very science focused, so I just kind of had it all for me. When I applied though, I did not expect to actually go. It was one of those schools I kind of just applied to. And then somehow, some way, it became my #1 choice. And I could not have made a better decision. Favorite childhood TV show? Anything Disney, That's So Raven, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I'm a big old Disney person. Love it. I have Disney Plus, and it is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Do you have any hidden talents? I'm like low-key kind of good at music. I can play the piano and the saxophone. If you tell me to play a song, I could, not like a very complex song obviously, but if you tell me to play like a pretty basic song, I can kind of like figure it out just by listening to it in my head, playing it wise, like on the piano. Yeah, that's not something a lot of people know about me. What is your zodiac sign? I'm an Aries. Do you have any phobias? I am so scared of spiders. I literally cannot do spiders. Also, bugs and like the masses. If you like leave something sweet out and like a bunch of ants come, I can't even talk about it. Okay, last question. What, in your opinion, is a good balance in college of like going out and keeping up with school? Okay, I think this is a really good question. The answer to this question, though, I think is going to constantly change. It just is going to depend on, you know, your workload, your major. It's important to remember that at the end of the day, you are at college to get a degree. You're there to get an education so that you can do whatever you want to with your life. But with that being said, I love the social scene as well. Like, I love going out and like going to parties and doing things with my friends. I think it all just comes down to discipline. When you get your syllabus for each class, because you get your syllabus on the first day of every class, every semester, I think it's a good idea to kind of look through that syllabus, especially if you know the culture of your school. At Tulane, like Wednesday through Saturday, or people go out. Say you know you have a big test on a certain Friday, then way in advance you can be like, okay, on this Thursday I'm not going out, because when the time comes up and people are like, come out, it can be tempting, and it is easy to give in because, you know, you don't want to miss out, and there is FOMO, especially in the beginning. You know, you don't want to feel like you're missing anything. So I think it just comes down to discipline and really reminding yourself as to why you're there and what you're there to do. And also know that you don't have to go to every single party. I know that's easier said than done. Trust me, I know that because I still struggle with that myself. But like, you don't have to go to every single party. You don't have to go out every single weekend. Sometimes it's good to take a weekend to yourself and just sit in your dorm and watch Netflix or do whatever, because it can get overwhelming. It can be a lot going out and going hard every single week like that. I think that everybody knows kind of where their boundaries are. It's just a matter of having the discipline to respect them. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and leave in the comments what you want to see next. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and push the notification bell. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.